You start when you want.
So, when I was in the 8th grade, I had never been to a party. My cousin had never been to a party. So we were really eager to go to a party. So this girl comes to school and she's like, I'm throwing a party this weekend. So we were like really excited. So that day I went home and I talked to my mother and I said, can I go to this party? And she said, sure, just as long as she can drop us off and make sure everything's okay. And I'm in the 8th grade at the time, so I'm thinking that's lame, you know, I wanted to walk. But good thing she did drop us off. So the following Saturday comes and we pull up to the house and we notice there's nobody outside. There's no cars. And I had never been to a party, so in my imagination I'm thinking, I mean, when you go to a party there should be people outside in cars. But we didn't stress about it. We just got out of the car and we decided to check their backyard to see maybe they was in the backyard. So we went into the front yard and we noticed that the front door was open, but no one was around. And that was kind of weird. So I looked into the gate leading to the backyard and my cousin kind of stepped near the door to kind of peek inside, you know. And so I'm looking in the backyard, I'm being nosy, and I hear a clink sound. And I spin around and I notice that my cousin has exited the front yard and closed the gate behind her, and I'm like thinking, why would she do that? And then I look to the front door and there's a Doberman pinscher standing in the front door. And we make eye contact and I look at her and she looks at me. And without thinking, I started to run to the front gate. And quickly, in less than a second, she cut me off, ran in front of me, and she was basically telling me, you cannot outrun me, girl. So I had to do something fast. There was a car, luckily, in the front yard, and I quickly hopped onto the front hood and then hopped onto the roof. And the Doberman barely missed my ankle. So she's going crazy, she's barking, you know, getting mad, like, why are you in my yard? And I'm in this quiet neighborhood and I'm on top of the roof screaming at the top of my lungs, Mom, please, 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 please help me. And her and my cousin are just outside safely looking at me like, just stay right there. So finally, the girl's parents run outside and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? And they grab their dog and they're like, our dog's friendly. She wouldn't bite you. And I don't even respond. I hop off the car, get in my mom's car, and I'm just sitting there traumatized. And my cousin pees on herself from laughing. So then the people walk up to us and they're like, come inside, let's talk about it, let's have a glass of water. So we go inside, we sit down, and they're like, why are you here? And I'm like, your daughter invited us for a party. And they're like, well, she's not even here. She's out of town right now with her biological mom. So I'm like, okay. So we leave, and the following Monday, I go to school, and I'm hanging out in the quad with my cousin, and this girl walks up to me, the girl that threw the party. She walks up to me, and she's like, why would you do that? You ruined it for me. I was going to throw another party. Now I can't do that. And I just looked at her like, okay, your dog almost attacked me. So she seen the frustration on my face, and she quickly walked away. So from that point on, I have a fear of dogs with brown eyebrows.